all these things, and when Jesus said, you have to give it up. You have to put that down and pick me up. He couldn't do it. Because his possessions meant more to him than God meant to him. So we have to make sure we don't get in a place to where we put our possessions before the Lord. So does that mean that we have to give everything away? No, that does not mean we have to give everything away. But we have to understand our possessions are just possessions. If you possess something, that means you're holding it. You don't hold things forever. Everything has a time and a season. So you may have it today, but tomorrow it may be gone. You have to understand it's all in God's will. So, the rich young ruler, he was seeking the whole piece. He was seeking the whole piece, but what he didn't understand that he had the whole piece in front of him. We go through life seeking the whole piece. We want everything to come together. We want everything to be as it's supposed to be. But what we don't understand is that God is the whole piece. So when we focus on having the Lord on our side, everything else comes together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't get the whole piece of what we want because we haven't focused on the whole piece of the Lord. See, there's times you get things and then you can't really obtain them, or you really can't manage them because you wasn't ready for them. But if you seek the whole piece of God, if you seek the whole piece of God, he will give you his whole piece. But we have to understand he cannot give you his whole piece until you give him your whole piece. Wow. You have to give God all of you before he can give you all of him. Now, when you give God all of you, that means all your burdens are not your burdens anymore. Cast your cares on him. That means your troubles and all your shortcomings are no longer yours. They're his. You are made perfect once again. So if we seek the whole piece of God, then God will give us his whole piece. But see, the problem is we want to look like we have the whole piece. We want to look like we're Christians when actually we're faking. You see, the world has come to the point where you no longer have to be Christians, you just have to look like a Christian. The world has come to a point that as long as you can say the right things in church and do the right things in church, it doesn't matter how you live outside the church. See, that's how the world has brought it. You see, but see, you're lacking the whole piece. See, that's why we put these masks on, and we change up when the pastor comes around. We change up when we see the deacon in the mall, because we're lacking the whole piece. We're lacking what we need to be consistent in the Lord. Yeah, we're lacking it. So we switch up. We put these masks on in order to hide who we really are. Why do we hide? Because if the God in that person saw the demon in you, there would be a whole lot of explaining for you to do. Yeah. So you hide. So you hide. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. A lot of the people that we hide from, they're not really caring about what you're doing anyway. You see, the church has become so entangled with tithes and programs that they've forgotten all about discipleship and fellowship. So here it is. So while you're faking in front of the pastor, trying to look like a Christian, the pastor is faking in front of you, trying to look like he cares. So I guess the bottom line is, if you don't give God your whole piece, all you're really doing is faking. God said he wants the whole piece. He wants all you have because he gave it to you. See, we have to understand the reason why God gives us stuff. He doesn't give us stuff because you were good and you're getting a reward. Life is a test. He gives you everything he gives you because he wants to see what you're going to do with it.